Hello and welcome to India Today and yet to another special episode of SoSouth. Like we promised earlier, we bring you the ground reports. We bring you the exact updates of what is happening in the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra and Telangana. Well, for the day, it seems like Karnataka is having a very busy day. And to get more updates on this, let's go to Sagai Raj.
A cold-blooded murder on streets of Bengaluru. Chilling visuals from October 25 have revealed how the couple in the car deliberately pursued the two-wheeler, not merely brushing past it, but intentionally moving down the pillion rider before fleeing the scene. The speeding car chased the biker and rammed into the bike at the full force. The driver then sped away, leaving the biker critically injured. The victim later succumbed after being brutally mowed down in the hit and run. Investigations have revealed that the couple had confrontation with the biker earlier in the day, which led them to pursue him later. CCTV footage has confirmed the deliberate attempt to mow down the rider. The entire plot has now come to light with the arrest and interrogation of the couple, Manoj Sharma and his wife Aarti, who has allegedly tried to destroy and tamper the crucial evidence in this entire case. Okay, one thing, engage it better. It was an accident story. An affair was being registered under accident and natural death. Thereafter, when the investigation and the CCTV footage revealed that it was a deliberate attempt to murder the pillion rider, that's when the police have realized that it was a planned murder by the couple. And they have taken the statement of one of the riders along with them, and that's when the rider has also said that there was an altercation between them much before the incident of mowing down took place in South Bengaluru. Police, which has registered an FIR, investigating further and arrested the couple in this particular incident. So next up. Big Dharmasthala mass burial fraud. Activists pushing burial theory in U-turn. Activists to High Court quash FIR which has been registered against them. No bodies, no mass burial in the holy city of Karnataka. BJP alleges lies spread to malign the image of the temple. Probe punctures mass burial claims by the activists. India Today was the first news channel to expose case loopholes. Fake whistleblower exposed on India Today. Political clash has broken out between Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma and Karnataka Minister Priyank Kharge, with both the leaders trading personal barbs that have escalated into a full-blown verbal war. The controversy began after Minister Priyank Kargay, while commenting on workforce migration, reportedly remarked that Assam lacked educated youth, a statement that triggered outrage in the northern eastern state. Responding sharply, Chief Minister Himant Biswa Sharma accused Kargay of insulting Assamese youth, calling him a first-class idiot and hinting at possible legal action against the minister. Kargay later on clarified, stating that firing back, Kargay has accused Sharma of twisting his words for political mileage. His misinterpreting my statement, Assam CM himself treated that people from Assam are coming to Bengaluru for training. We welcome them. Mr. Sarma's language only shows his desperation. What else can we expect from a third-class crook? Kargay retorted. The verbal duel has now taken place in the regional U-turn.
Priyank Kharge is a first-class idiot. He has insulted Assamese youth, and Congress has not yet condemned Priyank Kharge. Perhaps we might file a case against him because he has said that Assam doesn't have educated, competent youth. That is an insult to entire Assamese youth. So we are considering whether a case can be filed against him in the court of law. But let me say, he is a first-class idiot.
It shows his class privilege and the privilege that he is got by the virtue of the chair. Otherwise, there is nothing to it, right? Very clearly, he's misinterpreting and putting my statements out in public. And the language used by Mr. Sarma shows his desperation. What else can we express from a third-class crook?
A heartbreaking incident has come to light from Bengaluru city, where a father and retired Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited officer who lost his daughter had to pay bribe to get the death certificate and an FIR registered. In a now deleted post in X, K. Shivakumar shared the audio and said that he lost his 34-year-old daughter Akshaya to brain hemorrhage on September 18th. The grieving father then said that he was first asked to pay a bribe of Rs 3,000 for the ambulance, then to the police for filing the FIR and obtaining the post-mortem report, followed by payments to the crematorium for the receipt, and finally to the Brihat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike for his daughter's death certificate. Reacting to the post, Bengaluru police said that the PCI and the constable from Pelanduru police station have been suspended in the matter, and they have initiated further investigation in this entire issue. Karnataka tourism focuses on Kerala tourism. Irony, the Siddaramaiah government promotes Priyanka's Wayanad. Gandhi bastion priority not Karnataka. Pleasing Gandhi at cost of Karnataka. What about Coorg, Mysore and Chikkamangaluru? And why the government is still promoting when they have good destination in Karnataka is a question raised by the BJP in the state. Government has justified stating that there are tourism packages which has been announced by the Karnataka tourism apart from Wayanad. There are tourism for Alleppey, there are tourism for Ooty, there are tourism packages even for Kodaikanal, Bodh Gaya and other places. And the BJP has singled out and targeted only Wayanad just because Priyanka Vadra is the MP in that particular constituency. And the tourism minister, which has taken cognizance of the social media post from the BJP, has also asked an explanation from the Director of Tourism Department. And he has also assured India Today that he will take action after the explanation from the Director of Tourism on the same. That's all from Karnataka. Let us go to my colleague Shibi Mol, who will bring more updates and news from Kerala. Over to you, Shibi.
Thank you, Sagai Raj. Well, ahead of the local body polls followed by the assembly elections scheduled in the state of Kerala, the Kerala government here has gone all out and announced big welfare schemes in the state. The most important one being the pension amount. The pension that stood at 1,600 per month has been increased by 400 to rupees 2,000, which means from November 1st onwards, around 62 lakh beneficiaries will be receiving an amount of 2,000 from November 1st. The ASHA workers who have been protesting since the longest time in the state have also got a slight relief. A monthly increase in 1,000 has also been announced for them. A social security scheme for women have also been announced. Women belonging to poor families from the age group of 35 to 60 who has not received any pension, who are not receiving any pension, will be given an amount of rupees 1,000 from November 1st onwards as a security scheme. A scholarship program has been announced for younger generation, for youth who are unemployed and who are still, in colleges and other educational institutions. Various schemes for people belonging to different departments, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe communities have all been announced. So the government here has gone all out ahead of the local body polls. But the opposition here, the Congress-led UDF, has raised objection asking where's the money coming from, because the state currently is going through financial crisis. So how did the government decide to, make such big announcements, only trying to burden the state and also burden the government that's going to take power next time, implying that the Congress-led UDF will be coming to power in the state. Opposition leader V.D. Sadishan said that around 1 lakh crore is pending in arrears to be paid to teachers, employees and pensioners in the state. So without completing that payment, you have made such big announcements ahead of the local body polls. Now remember, after the local body polls, the assembly elections are scheduled in the state, and the government manifesto, the LDF manifesto, has said that they'll increase the pension amount from 1,600 to 2,500. So which means there's likely that one more announcement will come after the local body polls get over in December and before the assembly elections are scheduled in around April-May. Listen to the reactions.
2,500 കോടി രൂപയാണ് ക്ഷേമനിധികൾ കൊടുക്കാനുള്ളത്. അത് കൊടുത്തിട്ടില്ല. കേരളത്തിൽ ആദ്യമായിട്ടാണ് ക്ഷേമനിധി പെൻഷൻ, ഇപ്പോൾ കെട്ടിട നിർമ്മാണ തൊഴിലാളി ക്ഷേമനിധി പെൻഷനൊക്കെ 18-19 മാസമായി മുടങ്ങിക്കിടക്കുകയാണ്. അംഗൻവാടി ടീച്ചേഴ്സിന്റെ പെൻഷൻ മുടങ്ങിക്കിടക്കുകയാണ്. ക്ഷേമനിധികൾ ഇതുപോലെ മുടങ്ങിയ കാലമില്ല. ആശുപത്രികളിൽ കാരുണ്യ പദ്ധതിയുടെ 1,800 കോടി രൂപ ഗവൺമെന്റ് കൊടുക്കാനുണ്ട്. കളിയാക്കുകയാണ്. അതായത് ഇന്ത്യയിൽ ഏറ്റവും രൂക്ഷമായ വിലക്കയറ്റമുള്ള ഒന്നാമത്തെ സംസ്ഥാനം കേരളമാണ്.
Moving on, we have breaking news coming in. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, in the background of the SAR procedure announced to the state, has called for an all-party meeting on November 5th at 4 p.m. in the state capital, Thiruvananthapuram. Now remember, the Kerala Legislative Assembly had earlier passed a unanimous resolution against the SAR, saying that it cannot be implemented in the state right now. The Election Commission planning to implement this is with ill intentions, what Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said back in September when the resolution was presented in the Kerala Legislative Assembly. Chief Minister has called for the all-party meeting on November 5th at 4 p.m. with all the stakeholders to decide how to go about with the procedure that's being announced in the state, along with other states that's going to elections in 2026 and in the coming years. The Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said that the constitutional validity of the SAR procedure in Bihar is still pending before the Supreme Court. So how is it possible that the Election Commission in a hurry-burry can announce SAR procedure in states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu and West Bengal that's going into elections? They also said that before the Election Commission's announcement, there was an all-party meeting called by the Chief Electoral Officer in Kerala, in which the political parties here had requested to postpone the exercise in Kerala if that's being planned because of local body polls. In fact, the Chief Electoral Officer had also written to the Election Commission suggesting to postpone this exercise in Kerala because of local body polls, and there are some logistical concerns regarding it. So Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan yesterday said that despite all of this, the Election Commission had gone ahead and announced it. So this needs to be opposed, and we'll discuss what is the strategy moving ahead in the meeting called on November 5th. So that's all we have from the Kerala segment. Over to my colleague Pramod Madhav in Tamil Nadu with all the stories that's coming from the state.
Thank you, Shibimol. And the beautiful state of Tamil Nadu seems to be completely covered in political storms. And the first one is special intensive revision exercise. DMK is not going to let it go that easy, as the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, while speaking yesterday very clearly, still calls it as a conspiracy web, as a form of AIADMK and BJP to come to power by negating or deleting voters. And the Chief Minister also claims that no matter what happens, DMK will not allow any kind of such activities in the state of Tamil Nadu. BJP also has replied to it, claiming that anything that good happens to Tamil Nadu, DMK will not allow it, and that is why DMK is opposing it. Chief Minister, however, has also stated not just DMK or Tamil Nadu, but also Kerala has decided to oppose SIR. Here's what the Neta said.
நீங்கள் முறைகேடால தான் திமுக வெற்றி பெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது. அந்த முறைகேடு SIR அதன் மூலம் நீக்கப்படும் என்பதில் பதற்றத்தோடு இருக்கிறார்கள். இது வன்மையாக கண்டிக்கத்தக்கது. இன்னொன்று, சில புதிய கட்சிகள் SIR பற்றி தெரியாம பேசுகிறாங்க. SIR என்பது முறைகேடுகளை நீக்குவதற்கு. அது நடைமுறைப்படுத்தப்பட்டால் தான் நியாயமான தேர்தல் நடைபெறும்.
Another political storm, and this is about how for almost a week, leader of the opposition, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, was trying to corner the chief minister over paddy that was not allegedly procured, and because of it, a lot of paddy got turned waste at Delta region. Now the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has replied to it. The Chief Minister clearly says that the opposition leader is a liar, and not just that, he also claims that while the Edappadi K. Palaniswamy is calling himself as a farmer, it was during his regime that 3 farm laws, which he calls as a devastating ones, were brought in. But when DMK came to power, it was M.K. Stalin who actually brought a resolution against it in the state assembly. And as this battle between the chief minister and leader of opposition is brewing on one side, on the other end, inside AIADMK, another row has turned up. As we know, Sengotian, a senior leader from the party, almost 2 months back, he created a row claiming that expelled leaders, that is Sashikala, O. Pannirselvam and TTV Dinagaran, should be included into the party for its victory in 2026. But now, after EPS has said there is absolutely no way to bring them back into the party, Sengotian, while on their way to honor a freedom fighter and a community's very important leader called Pasumpon Muthuramalingatheva, Sengotian and O. Pannirselvam have shared a car. Never carpooling has become such an issue until now, when it has turned politics. And now, when this question was put forward before Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, he just said that if they come together, he will reply. Here's what EPS said.
தெரியவில்லை, வந்தால் தான் தெரியும். வந்தால் நான் பதில் சொல்றேன். அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி, வணக்கம். தெரியவில்லை, வந்தால் தான் தெரியும். வந்தால் நான் பதில் சொல்றேன். அனைவருக்கும் நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
My colleague Anaga Keshav is live with us. Thank you for joining, Anaga. So, exactly inside AIADMK, earlier we did report about Sengotian meeting TTV Dinagaran or Pannirselvam, but he actually said no to it. But right now, they have shared a car together. How significant is it, Anaga?
Well, in fact, it's a major show of strength, that is ADMK Part 2, saying, sending a huge message to Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, saying that there is a unifying force that's an anti-EPS force. So now we have TTV Dinakaran, Sengotian and O. Pannirselvam. The 3 of them are heading towards the Tevar Memorial in Pasumpan to offer and give respects to Pasumpon Muthurangalingam Tevar. And now we have 2 tall leaders who belong to the Tevar community. One is TTV Dinakaran and the other one is O. Pannirselvam, sending in a massive show of strength to EPS by saying that the expelled leaders of ADMK have now unified and thereby consolidating a lot of Tevar votes. So now the ball really lies with EPS's court as to whether he really wants to induct those expelled expelled ADMK leaders. There are many in ADMK faction who believe that in the past ADMK has been consistently losing elections, be it the general elections or the assembly elections, and thereby unifying all the second generational leaders would strengthen ADMK as a whole is a sentiment that's shared by many in ADMK. But EPS remains firm in his stance that there can be only one leader in ADMK and it should be only him, is what EPS believes in.
Well, thank you, Anaga, for the updates. And we have a breaking now. This also involves TV case Vijay. And as we know, we have the elections in 2026. Tamil Vetti Karagam leader Vijay seems to be in extreme demand, as many times Vijay has said that he's not going to join alliance with DMK or the slave party. He did not mention it as AIADMK, but however, now BJP very clearly looks like they are still keeping their arms open to try to welcome Vijay, because earlier a senior neta from BJP has said that the actual way of either welcoming Vijay or not welcoming Vijay, this is an open-ended question. And to add to this, Tamilisai Soundararajan, the former governor and a senior leader from BJP, has also added to this particular comment. Here's what she said.
விரிவுபடுத்தப்படும். அதற்கு நாங்கள் எல்லாரும் இணைந்து பணியாற்றுவோம். எல்லா தேசிய ஜனநாயக கூட்டணி தலைவர்களும் அமர்ந்து தேசிய ஜனநாயக கூட்டணியை விரிவுபடுத்துவோம்னு விஜய் பற்றிய கேள்விக்கு மரியாதைக்குரிய அமித்ஷா அவர்கள் பதில் சொல்லி இருக்கிறார்கள். அந்த பதில் தான் எங்க எல்லாரோட பதிலும். திமுகவை தோற்கடிப்பதில் எல்லாருக்கும் பங்கு இருக்கிறது. இன்னைக்கு ஏதோ கூட்டணி வைக்கிறோம்னு கேட்டதுனால ஏதோ மற்றவர்கள் பலவீனமானவர்கள் அல்ல. திமுகவை தோற்கடிப்பதில் எல்லாருக்கும் பங்கு இருக்கிறது, விஜய்க்கும் பங்கு இருக்கிறது.
Well, that's all from the state of Tamil Nadu. And for more updates from the states of Telangana, let's go to Abdul Bashir.
In a major political development in Telangana, former cricketer and senior Congress leader Mohammad Azharuddin will be induced into the cabinet. His induction into the cabinet is on the talks now. After a discussion, what we are learning through the Congress party sources is that during a minority leadership discussion on Jubilee Hills by-polls, the recommendation of the minority leaders for a Muslim minister was on the cards, and the pressure is the leaders there had spoke to the PCC chief and the chief minister. A message was conveyed that a minority minister, a Muslim minister, is needed for the state, and especially during the Jubilee Hills by-poll, when the minority community, among the 390,000 votes, more than 1,20,000 belong to the Muslim community. Now here recommendations were made that to get the minority or the Muslim votes, a Muslim minister is very much needed. However, Azharuddin, who had unsuccessfully contested the 2023 Jubilee Hills polls, had lost with a small margin, and now his name is on the cards. Now there are two things that the party is considering, looking at the national stature of Mohammad Azharuddin, what he has been in the politics and his political standing. These two things were the points which were considered for Mohammad Azharuddin to be taken into the ministry. He will also be induced into the cabinet led by Chief Minister Himant Biswa Sharma. Now, however, during the August last week, Azharuddin's name was nominated by the Telangana government in the governor quota. His name was sent to the governor, where the approval is still pending as the matter is sub judice. Now this is a major development that we see, that Telangana government is now going to get a Muslim minister, that is Mohammad Azharuddin, as a former cricketer and a senior Congress leader. His standing has been considered and talks are ongoing. What we are learning through our sources is that tomorrow afternoon, most likely, Azharuddin is going to take oath as a minister in the Telangana state. Well, the next story is the monsoon flurry. The monsoon month of flurry, cyclone month of flurry has impacted Telangana state. Several districts have received heavy to very heavy rainfall. Yesterday, a red warning was issued to Hanamkonda, Warangal, Jangaon, Mahbubabad and Siddipet districts, where heavy or incessant rainfalls had led to flash floods in several parts of Warangal city, Hanamkonda and Khammam. Well, in the other districts, where on the Hyderabad-Srisalam highway, a portion of the highway had been washed out due to incessant rains that has been lashing from the past evening. Chief Minister Himant Reddy has taken stock of the situation and asked the in-charge minister to stay on alert. All the authorities are on alert and assisting people who are right now affected with this flash floods or the floods that are taking place in Warangal city. More than 1,200 people are said to be evacuated from the low-lying areas, and people have been asked to stay vigilant. Chief Minister Himant Reddy is set to do an aerial visit tomorrow morning in the Warangal city and Hanamkonda district, where most of the affected areas due to the incessant rains and the floods that had taken place last night. Well, that is all we have from the state of Telangana. Over to you, Pramod.
Thank you, Abdul Bashir, Anaga Keshav, Shibi Mol and Sagai Raj for the ground updates on all these important stories from the states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra and Telangana. Thank you for watching SoSouth. Keep watching India Today.